Right, today on Wardy's Works we're going to be fitting a new reverse sensor to Defender 200 TDI. There is the old one in the back of the gearbox. What I've done is, that's the centre between the two seats, removed the box there, undone the screws, and then just slid the panel off. It's nice and easy, comes out piece of piss. And there in the back of the gearbox is the sensor. This one's been out recently, so he's loose, and what you can see there is, I'm gonna get it out. Well, the connector's broke off, so my reverse lights stopped working. So we're just gonna put a new one in. It's nice and simple. Got a new one here, £5. All makes 4x4. Put it out the packet. I need to answer this though. Get it out. There we go. So there it is on the old one. We're going to take this off because that limits how far you can push it. You can screw it into the gearbox. What happens is when you put it into reverse gear, it pushes on that, makes the contact, and sends the power from one down the other. So we're going to whip this off here. Should come off nice and easily, hopefully. Try and do it with one hand. Don't want that to happen. I dropped it down the middle of the floor, so now I've got to get out and get it. But we're going to undo that. I'll just pause while I undo that because I need two hands. Okay, so you can see there I've started to screw that on there, which limits it. I'll put it in around the same place that it was. You'll find if you don't screw this on far enough, you won't get into reverse gear because you can't get the gear stick back and get it into reverse because it hits that. So it was around there, so we'll leave it there, and then the hole is down here, and we'll just thread that in. Then we'll make sure it goes into reverse, which it does. And then what we're going to have to do now, we're making sure it's going to reverse, is connect the connectors to it, and just get the tester on there and make sure that it is coming live when it's in reverse. Now, when I bought this car, it got no live connection to the reverse. The reverse lights didn't work. So what I've got to do is bring a live to this from somewhere. I don't know where yet. I'm going to find one close. Bring a live to it, maybe from the diff lock, because the diff lock light works. Maybe from the diff lock light I'll bring a live to it and we'll connect it up and we'll go from there. So I'll do that. Okay, what I've done now is, this is from my light bar. So all I've done is I've run a wire from the live one, which was the one in the centre. This is fused, so I'll just use this for now. And I've run it to that side there, which you can see is working. And now that side isn't working, so when I put it into reverse, that should come on. That's in reverse. And there we go, we've got our live. So that should have sorted that out. So now we know that works. What we'll do is, this is the wire here. I mean, it's a bit of a mishmash of wires. Somebody's had a go at it in the past. But this is the wire that was running to the rear reverse light. So we're going to chuck that on there. And then we can see if we've got power to the reverse light. So we'll whack it in reverse. And we'll check the power here. If I can find me thing, here it is. Check the power here again just to make sure. Yes, it's got power there. Now I'll go around the back of the car and see if any lights are on. Oh, lo and behold, we have a reverse light. So we've definitely got power to reverse. This reverse light doesn't work. So I'll take that that apart at some stage and have a look at that, but at least I've got something at the moment. So what we're going to do is look at hooking up the reverse camera now, which came with a stereo, so I'll show you the stereo that I bought as well. Excuse the mess everywhere. Everybody knows who's Go Defender. It's always a work in progress. So there's the stereo that I bought. It's got a nice big screen on it. It's not an automatic folding screen, it's one you fold yourself, but that's perfect because it sits against there without a problem. It doesn't have to keep folding in and out. You can put it in if you want to. It's got sat nav, it's got MP3 players, it's got everything you'd want off a stereo. So what I'm going to do is, it came with this reversing camera, so I'm going to look at hooking that up. Got a shitload of wire, but in order for that to work I needed to make sure that this worked. So now that works, we've got a point that can pair with the camera, so we're going to give it a go and see what we can get out of it. As usual, I've probably lost the instructions to it, so I'll see what I can do with it, see how I go. Alright.